What's been happening in the financial world this week? A profound policy pivot and structural shifts across technology and traditional assets have taken center stage. A cornerstone event was the Federal Reserve's anticipated 25 basis point rate cut. Chairman Powell justified this move, pointing to an accelerated deterioration in the labor market. He estimated that official job figures are masking underlying job losses. Ready to fire up the money printer if job metrics continue to weaken, Powell ensures monetary policy will not impede job stability. However, this easing stands in stark contrast to global policy. While the Fed cuts, the Bank of Japan is poised to raise rates, a divergence that historically precedes market capitulation lows. In the equity markets, optimism reigns supreme. The Russell 2000 Small Cap Index has surged to a new all-time high, signaling a crucial rotation away from expensive growth stocks toward value and small-cap equities. These stocks are poised to benefit most from anticipated rate cuts. This optimism is fueled by strong corporate results and the hope for a year-end rally. However, this structure is highly vulnerable. Analysts warn that the $1.4 trillion in planned AI data center spending is the critical yet fragile pillar supporting the current U.S. economic activity. The collapse of this capital expenditure would pose an immense systemic risk. In a strategic development, OpenAI has signed a major cloud diversification agreement with Amazon Web Services, aiming to mitigate vendor dependency risk. The ECB continues its work on the digital euro, designed to modernize payments and maintain monetary sovereignty. In the cryptocurrency space, caution prevails. Despite strong technical bounces for Bitcoin, the market is bracing for a necessary capitulation by short-term holders sitting on losses. This supply transfer is vital for forming a stable bottom and enabling a sustained rally beyond the key $93,000 resistance level. The long-term fundamentals are strong, driven by the impending Bitcoin halving and institutional interest, highlighted by the launch of Grayscale's Chainlink ETF. The United Kingdom has set a global regulatory benchmark by formalizing crypto and stablecoins as legal personal property. In commodities, gold is consolidating due to the mixed messaging from the Fed's dovish tone versus the hawkish SEP. However, silver presents a clearer upside potential, supported by both lower rates and increasing global demand from the green energy sector. Finally, the housing market shows regional strength, like in Manhattan, where luxury apartment sales are surging, often fueled by the prediction that local political changes will restrict new housing supply. In summary, traders must balance the short-term promise of liquidity and the rotational strength in small caps against the structural risks posed by AI expenditure and the historical precedents of the divergent Fed-BOJ policy cycle.